please, you have to conduct by yourself. I'm so sorry because this is really heavy rains. Yes.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Bako.
I just want to talk to you first.
Okay.
Okay. We have to greet all the participants here. I see all the press faces here. I want to go to Ravi Saramdi. Hello, Ravi Saramdi. Welcome back again. This is I don't know exactly. This is not the second time, but really many times I see you. Yes. How are you, Malaysia?
I'm good.
Good. Wow. Wow. Why are you come back here? Why are you come back here? You just want to see teacher Anna?
I just want to get more knowledge about from Elohe, right?
No, Elahi, different. Elahi is just participants, not speaker.
Okay. From today's speakers, I just want to get some knowledge, just to top up my knowledge.
Okay.
Or I allowed to be in this meeting, right?
Yes. But I want to tell you to all the participants today. Actually, the host the expert today like Winnie and Miss Winnie, and also once what? Hello, Anna. Hello, Anna. Hello. Who do that? Hello. Wow.
Hello there.
I want to greet.
Anna.
Hello.
Oh. Hello, Anna.
Hello, Anna. Wow. Welcome. Finally, I got you here. Yes.
Yeah.
This is the second time hello,
That's right.
Anna. Do you know me?
Of course, Mr. Hello there. I try to, find the good place that everybody can see me with the good light, but I'm not sure that you can see me well. You guys, you freezing. Mr. Bako, you freezing.
Mr. Bako.
I can see you, Miss Anna. Hi, Miss Anna.
Yeah, me
Hello,
too.
Miss
Hi,
Anna.
hi there.
Hi.
Nice to see ya. So we're gonna start in
12:45.
just in 7
maybe.
minutes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, 7 minutes. Around 7 minutes.
Okay. I just wonder, should I use the earphones? Oh, you can hear me well.
I can hear your voice well, Miss Anna.
Okay, that's great. I can hear you too.
Okay. Thank
That's
you.
awesome. Okay, everybody is joining. So what about the presentation? So I sent the presentation to Mr. Bako, but I'm not sure that...
Teacher Anna, sorry. Hello.
Yeah, hello there.
Hello. Hello, excuse me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but the picture is freezing sometimes,
Wait. We have some rules before because there is 2 panels here host to conduct because I'm still waiting for another participants to come here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I want to know actually how was your day in Russia today?
Excuse me, could you repeat it, please?
How was your day?
How was the day?
Yes.
The day just only started. I just really don't know how was the day.
Because sometimes you talk to me, I'm so sorry, Mr. Becker, I'm super busy. It's really crazy day, yes?
Yeah, that's right. But it's the weekend, it just kind of my day off, but it's not my day off because I'm gonna have 1 or 2 classes today. It's a pretty lazy day. Not something extraordinary.
Okay, and then you talk to me because you have maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or some students, your students that want to join here today.
Yeah, they want to. I've already sent the link, to my students, and they promised that if nobody will sleep in, they will join. All right.
Okay,
some of the guys that live in the central part of Russia, in Moscow, and Moscow time it's 8:40. So some of the guys, they are not ready to join such early sessions.
Okay, actually,
so we should understand it, right?
Yes. Okay, we have 4 minutes left, so I need 1 participant. If you want to speak to Anna, Hi, Mr. Who wants? You can raise your hand. Hello? Who wants? No.
Nobody wants.
Nobody wants, actually.
Everybody's
There is 30 minutes per question, actually. So, Anna, how do you know
by
the
the
name?
way, you know what? By the way, I can see one of my students. She has already joined. Her
Where
name
is it?
is
I want,
Alona.
okay, I want to greet. Hello, teachers, Anna, students. Hello.
She's mute. She's mute. So
Hello.
maybe she's just only going to ready for this session.
What's her name? What's her name? What's her name?
Alona.
Alona. Hello, Alona. Would you mind to keep on your camera?
No.
Please.
Today.
Hello, please.
It's early morning. Don't push
early
her to
morning.
that,
Oh,
right?
it's still, it's still early morning. Okay. No worries. Okay. Hello. I forgot the name. Actually, Areha. Yes. How are you? Hello.
We are talking with.
Yeah. To your students, actually.
She's mute again. She's
Wow.
mute.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
Alona.
yeah.
I think you have two students, Miss Anna here.
What? The next?
The next, I don't know. I cannot read the.
But I want to go the first students. I want to say how to say your name. Hello. How to say your name?
Alona.
Alona. Hi,
Alona.
Alona. What?
It's not a Halona. I'm going to correct you.
Alona. Yes.
Alona.
Alona. Okay. Alona. Okay, Alona.
Okay.
What class are you now? What grade?
My
Not a grade.
What?
Can you repeat, please?
What grade are you now? What class, I mean?
What class?
Yeah.
Is question about what?
What?
So he's wondered, are you a student that's from school or not? Alrighty. She's not a student from school.
No,
She's not
no.
a student. She has already graduated university.
Wow, very good. Wow, thank you. So one question for Alona. I just want to know, actually, I want to know some details from teacher Anna. What do you think about teacher Anna? Only one word.
What?
What do you think about teacher Anna?
Amazing with one word.
Really amazing. We want to know today. Teacher Anna, your students
Yeah.
talk to you. You are amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That is why we still continue our study, because I have only amazing students as well. Guys, we have like only 1 minute, I think so.
Yes.
Give me a second, please. All right. I will back in a minute. Alrighty.
Yep. Okay. And then the second one, Alona, do you have a friend here? Hello, Alona.
Yeah. I hear you.
Do you have a friend here? I don't know exactly the name.
Here, do you mean on this lesson or something
No,
else?
here on the Zoom. Only you, or you have friends here?
Only me. Yes.
Only me. Oh, Miss Winnie, how did you
I
say
think-
like that?
Yeah.
You cannot find two students from Russia.
I read some of name, but I don't know how to read it because in Russian alphabet, I think.
Alphabet. Okay, all the participants, sorry, we have to waiting for just a little bit for teacher Anas. And then who wants to speak to Alona? Ayo, siapa yang mau bicara? Who wants to speak to Alona? Come up. Elis, Ande Nur Ainun, Irma.
Hi, Alana. Hi from Malaysia here.
Wow, do you want to say something to Alona?
Nice to meet you, Alana. And maybe you can teach me how to pronounce the alphabet of Russia, maybe?
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah, okay, try.
Something.
Okay, try first. How to pronounce alphabet of Russia?
Okay.
Okay.
A. Oh no, in Russian A.
A,
B.
B,
V.
There, right?
V. Yeah, right. G.
G,
okay,
the, yeah,
yeah,
your,
yo.
yes, yo.
Wait, wait, Alona.
Alphabet or
Wait, Narapisa. Alona, I see here's one man from Russia too, because the same writing. I don't know, it's like this one.
Mustafa, no?
Mustafa. Hello, Mustafa from Russia too, yes?
Привет, Алена. Привет. Меня зовут
Привет.
Mustafa.
This is from Russia
Меня
too?
Alena.
Because, you know, your writing is like Russia, yes?
I see Russian language, yes, and I think
Yeah, Russia, yes.
Привет, привет, Alona. Меня
You-
зовут Mustafa.
Are you from Russia or
Mustafa.
still Indonesia?
I'm from Indonesia, but I'm learning Russian.
Wow!
Oh, I think you come from Russia.
Yeah, I think Russia, you know. Frank, yeah? Okay, the next. Alona.
yes.
Okay. Do you know about Indonesia?
Not much.
Not
maybe,
much.
Yes, maybe do you tell me more about your country?
Okay, I can tell you more, but another day. Okay, I'm so sorry because we have a limited time. So, what place that you now in Indonesia?
Oh,
What place?
just your, I don't know how to say.
Bali.
Yes, Bali, and
Bali.
I just know your, I don't know how to say, and for Russia, it's Moscow. Maybe I don't know this English word.
Moscow, yeah.
General
Moscow.
city. General city, Jakarta, or
Oh,
how to say?
Jakarta. Okay. I want to. Who is from Jakarta here? Raise your hand. Who is from Jakarta? Wow.
I'm from Jakarta,
Hello.
Mr. Bako.
Uning, Miss Uning. Wait. Miss Uning. Hello, Miss Uning. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Do you know just now Allah told you that Jakarta is really popular? Please, what do you think?
Yeah, I think Jakarta is favorite because this what do you call it? In Indonesia is the bigger city in Indonesia, and then I see the many building there, and then many mall, supermarket.
Many building people,
Yeah,
yes.
And I think it's like another city, but this is nice. But be careful, there's many crowded for the traffic jam. I think that's all.
Wow, yeah, because the big country, yes, the big city actually. So, Alona, if you have a time and you have much money, of course, you have to come to Indonesia. Yeah, you have a friend here like Miss Yuning. You can around in Jakarta, and also like Hoswini today. Hoswini, are you from
Yes.
Jakarta?
Yes, I'm from Jakarta.
Wow. So
Hope we will meet, yeah, Alona. someday.
yes. Okay.
If you visit Indonesia, especially Jakarta.
Okay, wait. Right now is 12:45. We have to greet Teacher Anna. Hello, Teacher Anna. Where are you? Hello, Teacher Anna. Okay, just waiting first. Hello, Andi Nur Ainun.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay,
Teacher
Miss
Anna.
Anna, sorry to hear.
Okay, I think thank you so much for Mr. Bako. I just greeted to all because Teacher Anna is coming again. And I have to give the time for the great host, Winnie, and the best students from NFBS Saran, Taza. Hello, Taza. Are you ready? Yes?
Ready.
Okay. Should I start now,
Okay.
Mr. Bako? Because
Okay,
it's already
time is yours.
12:45. Okay, thank you, Mr. Bako. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
How was your day? How was your day, guys? Let's open with our slogan from VLC Indonesia. One teacher, one book, and one thing can change the world. Firstly, I'm Winnie Artilestari. You can call me Winnie. Welcome back to the International English Training Class Batch 2 by VLC Indonesia in collaboration with on our fourth day of our meeting. Wow, amazing. We really appreciate you for attending today's meeting and let's learn English together. So the participants, this is really a good opportunity to learn as much knowledge about English. For 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 3 days, I'm here with Taza as a panel host from Indonesia, Nurul Fikri Boarding School.
Thank you so much, Miss Winnie. Honestly, this is a great opportunity. And hello, everyone. My name is Taza, and I am from Nurul Fikri Boarding School, Serang, Banten. Hello for all the participants from Indonesia and special participants from abroad. It is nice meeting you. I do hope that everything is okay today. Here, there are 3 sessions. The first session is opening remarks. The second session is a presentation from the speaker. And the last session is a Q&A session. So, what should we do now, Miss Winnie?
Okay, thank you for asking, Taza. So before that, we will read some rules first. 1, mute the microphone except the host let you speak. 2, keep the camera on. 3, rename with your nickname, town, Indonesia, or nickname, underscore, country if you come from outside the Indonesia. For example, Winnie, Jakarta, Indonesia, Josh, America.
And number 4 is that you can ask questions in the chat room or click the raise hand button, and you may ask us directly in the Q&A session. And the last one is there's an attendance list on the last 10 minutes before we finish this program. There's an updated attendance form. So for all the participants that joined yesterday or Sunday, please give a mark or give a tick on the date you joined, which is Saturday and Sunday. For participants that joined today, please mark today's dates. So also, for all the participants to save a screenshot that you're joining this meeting today, that later you will upload to the attendance form.
Okay, now we recommend you to use the background prepared on the WhatsApp group. You can get it there. Okay, like we use the background for our virtual background for this event. Okay, that's right. Now, let's invite Mr. Iwan Ridwan as the supervisory board from Ikatan Guru Indonesia, Indonesian Teachers Association, for opening remarks. For Mr. Iwan Ridwan, you have the 3 minutes for the opening remarks. Please, time is yours. Mr. Iwan Ridwan, please. Hello, Mr. Iwan. I think I see Mr. Iwan.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Okay, wait. Okay,
Please,
thank
time is
you,
yours.
Mr. Rianti. How are you?
I'm fine, great today.
Okay, thank you. The Honorable Mr. Bako as founder of VLC Indonesia, and the Honorable Mr. Jamaluddin, Chairman of IGI Indonesia, and Anna Viskunova, a speaker from Asia. Hello, Anna.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
And next, Taza as host. It's
Hello.
a good pronunciation, Taza. How are you,
Thank you
Taza?
so much. I'm fine. Thank you for asking, Mr. Iwan.
Okay. And all participants, I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Okay, or good
warahmatullahi.
Okay. Everybody, this is outbreak due to coronavirus. COVID-19 as global pandemic has a broad impact on our life and all over the world. The speed of the internet provides a wide variety of applications that allow people to carry out various activities. Even such physical activities has been hampered by the outbreak. For the example, from face-to-face meeting come to virtual meeting by using video conference. Okay. The using of interactive media with video conference, it's inseparable from the new era of development of information and communication technology, or ICT, which is very, very powerful. Therefore, virtual literacy is important for everyone to overcome obstacles in their work or study. So, to be a good competence and to be a good skill in virtual literacy, people must also competent in English as international language. I think so that we do a meeting or training IATC class 4 batch 2. Okay. Next, the existence of VLC-Indonesia certainly add to its own vision for IGI of DKI Jakarta. The teacher who are member of IGI or not, of course, have an interesting in increasing their virtual literacy competence, both for themselves and for their students. I hope that this collaboration can be carried out well and provide benefit both from IGI DKI Jakarta and VLC Indonesia. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr. Iwan Ridwan, for your splendid speech. VLC, yeah, VLC has the logo, yeah, and also the IGI, Indonesia Teacher Association, has the logo. Sharing and growing together, right, Mr. Iwan Ridwan? Okay, thank you. Okay, and we enter our main session. Welcome to Teacher Anna Viskunova. I hope I'm pronounced your name correctly.
Correct.
Hi, Miss Anna. Hello, Miss Anna.
Hello there. So
Okay.
guys, you can just name me Teacher Anna. It's okay, because I know that when we try to pronounce somebody's names, you know, people from other countries, we can struggle with it sometimes, but it's okay. Just take it easy. Everything is great. You pronounce it correctly. Hello, everyone. I'm really so happy to be here. You know, for me, it's a really great chance to share my experience, teaching experience, learning experience, because guys, maybe you will be surprised, but I hope maybe you will not. Anyway, teachers are still learning. So we are teachers and we are students, you know.
Okay.
Both sides, right, work for us. Alrighty. So I'm from Russia. I'm pretty highly experienced teacher. I have been teaching almost 13 years. I had different experience, teach students offline and online, but now I'm teaching online due to various factors, you know. Of course, it's really convenient and comfortable for all of us, right? For teachers and students. And I've been teaching online for 6 years. So I use different platforms, you know, various techniques to help my students to boost their skills, you know, to enjoy English and really love the process of learning. So that is why my students, they have really great results. Always, all right? Even though they start with really low level, just like a beginners or elementary students, but it's okay. So we are here to learn something new. And the topic of the day is how to learn and remember English vocabulary faster, and I hope for good. Like for good means forever, right? So you will forever keep all of the words and phrases in your head. Alrighty. I do need help, I guess, like a Mr. Bucko to show the, to demonstrate the presentation, please, if it's possible. Mr. Bucko, are you there? Yes, I see that something is changing. Alrighty. I kindly ask you to, you know, like turn on the pages, as I can say so, right? When I can finish talking about one of the page. All right, so the first one, just welcome to the International English Training class. So how to learn and remember English vocabulary. So today we got some suggestions. I'm sure that you know some of them, you have already known them, but maybe you will find something new. Could you please show the next one? Alrighty, so what about English vocabulary? So we know that vocabulary, it's you know, the combination of various words, patterns, and collocation. And of course, sometimes we can really have some difficulty with memorizing. I think it's impossible to know all of the words, even though, just guys, you are native speakers as well. And I do believe that you also don't know all of the words in your English, right? It's impossible to know everything. That's why, what should you know? Just take it easy, relax. So we're here to learn, and step by step, every day you can find something new. Just what should you do? Enjoy the process. Alrighty, so the next page, please. All right, I have some questions for you guys. I hope that someone will answer them. Okay, so raise your hand, I mean, or yeah, so here are the questions. So the first one, do you have a difficulty with memorizing new vocabulary? So who want to answer the question? Don't be shy, don't be afraid, we're just here to learn, it's okay. So do you have any difficulty with memorizing new vocabulary? Yeah, yes, sometimes, yeah, I can see, you know, the notes, the comments below. I have difficulty in losing you. What do you mean? I'm not sure. Alrighty, da, okay, so da means yes, all right. Yes, yes, yes. I guess like everybody faced the problem. All right, so the next one question is, do you feel upset if the words can get stuck in your head from the first time? Yes, yes, yes. So I can see the answer to the previous questions. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we usually feel upset. So it's all about perfectionists, but we shouldn't be perfectionists, right? Again, if you repeat the words, you know, and use like a spaced repetition, we're going to talk about like a little bit later. Okay. Definitely you will get a good result. You will memorize all of the words, especially the new word. Yeah. All right. Collocations are badly demanded, isn't it? I suppose so, yeah. Alrighty. So we feel really upset, but what we should do is, again, guys, like take it easy, right? So our brain can just really grab all of the vocabulary in one day, in 1 hour, right? Even though in 1 month without any repetition. So how do you learn new words and phrases? I mean, your ways to do that. So what do? You just listen and repeat maybe, or you write down, you take your notes, or something else. So how do you learn new words and phrases? I use story, okay? So you mean that you make a story, right? By using a song. Wow, that's great. Yeah. Music really and songs really help us to do that. Write on a paper note. Okay, take your notes. That's great. Okay, make notes. Take notes. Using different context, which really works, you guys. Make it in short sentence. Wonderful. Sometimes reading a book, repeating and find the meaning. Wow, that's great. Meaning, yeah, we should know the definition of the word, definitely. Right, in pocket notebook, right? So it means that you always read it with you, right? Every single time when you need to remind something. So you open your pocket notebook and look through, all right? by reading and writing sometimes. So that's an amazing, guy. Thank you so much for being active. So for leaving your comments, for answering, that's great. Start from simple sentence. Yeah, I do believe like a short and simple sentence, they really help you. So we shouldn't like go overboard, right? To make like long as well, use all of the words in idioms, which you recently studied in one sentence. It's really, it will piss you off, obviously. All right. So do you have your own tips to remember new lexes for good? Your own tips. So you just also mentioned I can't hear anything. I don't know why. So you should like maybe reboot the system or something. So your own tips, I mean, that you created yourself. You didn't find them in any student's book. You didn't get it from any speakers, from any English tutors. Maybe you really, yeah, created themselves. Sentence, okay, sentence to be short. I'm not sure. Sometimes my journal book, sometimes it does. All right. It's all about the conference, I think so. Yeah. Okay. So what about, guys, your own tips to remember that nobody told you before what you should do, and you like a boom, you know? You just got to flash and make a summary of the text, maybe. Okay. Got it? To teach my students, of course. Of course. Because when you try to explain something to like someone, right, you can memorize it really faster, depending on the level. Of course, yeah, sure, depending on their level. Yeah, that's right. Thank you so much, colleague, for your answer. All right, I think it's time to go to the next slide, right? Using a simple thing, yeah. Thank you. All right, so guys, I've prepared, so this is my speech as well, right? But I decided to put it here into the slide, so because some students, they have not really high level, and sometimes it's hard to understand what the person really talking about, right? Only listening. That is why the text is for you. I'm going to read it. Follow me, please, all right? More interesting, right? Actually, lots of people struggle with learning new English words and phrases. It's true. So they can repeat them again and again, but their brain quits working, so they can't even remember any words. It happens sometimes, right? With everybody. I always receive some messages as like, what should I do to learn new vocabulary fast? Or I can't remember some English stuff I've seen recently. Yes, English is odd sometimes, and it drives people crazy indeed. So that is why we should do the various techniques to boost vocabulary and to do it really easy. Yeah, easier, right? Every single time, right? So the next page, please. So let's check it out, some of the techniques. I want to share with you some simple but useful tips to learn English vocabulary easier. The first one, we should read every day. So the more times you see a word, so the more easily you will remember it, obviously, right? Every single time you face the word or the phrase, so it's really easier. Just stop trying to remind something, the definition, and so on. So guys, choose various books, articles, newspapers, and a magazine that fit your English level and your interests. So guys, if you're really into robots or space or something else, why should you read books and articles about gardening, for example? It's not your cup of tea, right? You will not enjoy the whole story. So you will definitely lose the interest. It doesn't work like that. Of course, I'm not talking about preparing for the international exams, right? So because there you can find various articles on the different topics, it's okay. So hence you can find more absorbent sentences, construction, and advanced words. But guys, don't use words separately, right? So you should remember, don't use them separately. Always we need a context, and about the context, we're gonna talk using the next page. All right. Yeah, we have already talked about that. Yeah, use the context. It can be difficult to remember a single word. You know that our brain doesn't remember isolated facts, but rather things in the context, right? It's better to find or to make up, guys, it's very important to make up, right, a sentence or the phrase that has the very new word in it, and your brain will be able to remember it easier because it fits in a larger context, right? So don't forget about the context. Just make up a short sentence. And you guys would drop the same comment, right? I mean, previously when I asked you what's your technique, what's your tips, that some of you wrote that you make up a short sentence, simple, a short one. That's really true. It really works. I think that you also just feel it. All right, so what about number 3? I give pattern and sentence. Perfect. Yeah, that's wonderful. Patterns, collocations, idioms, right? All of the new things which you studied before. That's great. Yeah. So what I just really want to talk about is the use spaced repetition. What I'm talking about, that when you look at the word of the phrase, again, after 2, 4, 8, 16, 24 hours, after 1 week and a month. But believe me, guys, even though you look at the phrase of the word, again, after 2, 4, or 6 hours, you will definitely keep it in your mind, keep it in your head. It's 100%. You don't need to repeat it after 1 month. You will do it, you know, before that, before any months and like years and so on, okay? You shouldn't mindlessly repeat information over and over again. Remember to use context again, right? You repeat it across increasing your intervals of time. Again, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 or 8, 16, 24, 1 week. So keep going, guys, right? There are some ways to use it. How we can use this spaced repetition. What ways do we have? So let's change the slide. So let's see. What's the first one? Flashcards. I think, guys, you know what it means. So what about the flashcards? Can you explain what's that? Are your words? In 2 words, what's that? Picture. Okay, so we can say, so this is a card with picture in it, right? Or the phrase maybe. Mixed pictures. Mixed pictures because you need to match them, right? With the definition, with the words. Oh, not only pictures, by the way, pictures with the text, the connotation, not connection, right? Not stable due to the hard rain. I'm so sorry that you can't hear me or see me well. Okay, so exactly, this is a card with words, phrases, and some pictures, which really help us to understand what exactly the object is, right? Or what exactly the verb is, the action, and so on. It's a pretty well-known method to widen your vocabulary. Such flashcards are great resources to memorize words, patterns, collocation, idioms effectively. By the way, you can find them on the net or make your own cards. What about the net? As you can see in brackets, some of the applications and, yeah, just application which you can use to make these flashcards, like a Brainscape, Memrise. I mean, you can Google find it, right? Flashcard.online and Quizlet.com. Okay, so they are pretty commonly used to make your own. I mean, you don't need to draw it, which is okay, but you can do it so fast, right? And just keep it in your page as well. Alrighty, so, but also you can make them themselves. So which is the next slide, please, right? We can find it in the next one. The best answer to have flashcards. Download is the best answer to have flashcards. Yeah, so here is the surface of some of the applications as well, right? So this is a Quizlet, right? On the left, on the right, you can say like flashcard.online, yeah, and Memrise. Okay. Right, I just want to ask you to look at it, so then you will see, you will find it themselves, right? Okay, so the next, please. Yeah, Quizlet, flashcard, and Memrise. So, but also you can make your own card for someone it really works better, because when you draw something and write it yourself, obviously we just got a signal from our hand to our brain, right? And we had really better connection with it. So draw a picture for each word. Make sure to maintain the original meaning of each word as best as you can. All right, so it's very important, guys, because if you don't do that, unfortunately, we'll have like some problems with, again, reminded what was that, right? But my drawing is bad. Drawing, it's like, okay, whatever. Also, you can practice drawing, right? Also, you can boost your drawing skills. Anyway, it's your choice. You can use some apps or you can make them yourself. Yeah, by the way, nouns, if you would like to write or draw, explain something like a nouns, that might be the easiest. And you'll just have to draw the person, place, or a thing. It's pretty simple, right? If you want to just draw a ball, so you just write a circle and so on. Yeah, adjectives will be easy too. Words like small or beautiful, right? Be relatively easy to draw also. But what about verbs? Okay, so if you would like to draw a verb, the action, it might be more difficult. For example, for a word like communication, so people communicate, right? Try to draw its meaning like to share information with other by speaking, writing, moving your body, it's a body language, or using other signals. Alrighty? That connection. Sorry, guys. Yeah, again, nouns, pretty easy to draw, adjectives as well, but verbs, so, all right, think it, please. Okay, so the next one, let's practice a bit, all right? So let's have fun. And I want to ask you to draw some of the words and the verbs, nouns and the verbs, right? And in the next slide, you can see which words we're gonna draw. So let's make our own pictures, okay? Mr. Bako, can you change the slide, please? Yeah, all right, so let's practice a bit. I want to ask you guys, draw the words below, right? So we have like some of the words, alrighty? If you don't know the meaning of some of them, you can text me. So the first one is to hit the hay. The second one is to be drowsy. Yes, what is it? What do you mean? What's that? The idioms or the words? So guys, so we're gonna practice right now. I wanna ask, take a notebook, idiom, yeah, idiom. To hit the hay means to go to sleep. So the idiom to hit the hay or to hit the sack, which means to go to bed, go to sleep, right? To be drowsy, to commute, to increase, then vocabulary, a flashcard, university, and vacation. Guys, you can choose 2 verbs from the left column and 2 words from the right column. So let's draw a picture, okay? So let's have fun. So you can just draw it. So let's depict it pretty well that everybody will realize what's that, okay? And it's going to be great if you show it. I mean, you nailed it, guys. It's not really hard. Try do that. Choose 2 verbs from the left column, please, and 2 words from the right column. Okay, and try to draw. Here's the way to, no. So why we just should talk about the next one? I want to really ask students, yeah, firstly, do this task, alrighty? Let's do this task. And after that, we can keep going. So why not to have fun during the class? Can draw. I'm sure that you can. Come on. Just use the flashcard. So here's the, square, right? And some of the pictures and like the words. That's all we should do. What about vacation, guys? Come on. So I don't know, the ocean, for example, the sea, I don't know, like umbrella, right? That someone, the guy, he's, I don't know, laying on the beach under the umbrella, cocktails, drawing my book, vacation I draw, and mountain. Perfect. That's very good. Okay. So when you guys go on a vacation, of course, you choose something which you're really into. Some of the guys, they like to go to the sea, right? To relax next to the ocean. Some people, they do prefer climbing mountains, right? But some of the guys, unfortunately, they can afford go on a vacation. I mean, really far away. That's some people, they stay on their staycation. I can draw. I do believe that you can. If you have a pencil and I don't know, a sheet of paper, so it's not a problem. Just do your best. Okay? So again, hit the hay or hit the sack means to go to bed. With those vocabularies, downloading. Oh, unfortunately, I didn't have time to read it. Can I draw well? It's okay. Even though if you can't draw well, it's okay. So it should be, you know, clear what is in the picture for you. So if it's clear for you, it's not a problem. I hope you will not sell them, but even though, why not? If you want to sell cards, your flashcards, it's not a problem. It's also great. All right, to be drowsy, it means like to be sleepy, right? Commute. What about commute, guys? Maybe you'll find some new words here, right? While you're drawing, or maybe someone has already finished, I want to ask you, just text me what new words you find here. Any new words? Of course, in the right columns, they're pretty simple, like vocabulary flashcard, university vacation. Yeah. What does a commute mean? All righty. See, we're just not here, you know, wasting our time, right? Drowsy, yeah. Commute and drowsy, right? They're on the top of unknown words, new words. Commute is travel, isn't it? You're close to, you know, commute. You're close to. All right, so guys, what about, again, listen again, right? So the first idiom, to hit the hay or to hit the sack, hit it, this is the word, but it's the idiom, right? Just imagine the like the picture that the hay is a yellow grass, yellow and dry grass, right? So this is the hay. And many years ago, like many centuries ago, people, unfortunately, they didn't have such a great mattresses we have, like a comfortable beds, right? And they lay, you know, the hay and slept on the hay, right? On the grass, on the dry yellow grass. So hit the hay. This idiom, I think, really came from that time, and it means go to sleep. So to be drowsy, it's also new words. I don't know why, but I just dropped here some of the idioms and the words about feeling sleepy. But you guys, you know, in Russia, it's pretty early right now. That is why maybe somebody really feels drowsy. So feel drowsy or to be drowsy means, you know, to be between like a sleepy and awake. Okay, when you like I don't know, like listening to me, for example, or the lecturer, or just sitting at school and listening to someone, and you really like don't feel really awake, right? You are close to going to sleep. I think it's pretty close to everyone. It happens with everybody. Commutes a short, yeah, that's right, a short trip from house to the office. Yeah, that's right, from your home to the office and back. So in some cities, I mean, in megapolises, unfortunately, people, they stuck on the road, yeah, because of the traffic jams, and their commute can be more than 2 hours. For example, in Moscow city, it happens every single day. So people really waste their time to stuck on the road, you know, have like such a long commute, 2-3 hours and more every single day. Can you imagine that? It's terrible, yeah. But anyway, some of them, they can find some good way to entertain themselves, like listen to music, right? Maybe learn something new, like languages, or watch videos and all the jazz, right? Drowsy, feel asleep. Yeah, so you're just, you know, somewhere in between. This is condition like being awake, but yeah, drowsy, we can say feel sleepy, all right? This is another way to say feel sleepy. Guys, are you feeling sleepy right now? Yeah, I feel you.
I'm not Rosie.
You're not drowsy. That's very good. Good for you. I guess that you're full of beans, right? Okay. Okay, that's great. Awesome. So what about hit the hay, right? This is the way how we also can boost vocabulary by not only repetition, but as you can see now, we're going to use the context, right? I ask questions, you reply me, so that the real situation which help you to fix everything here faster. So what about hit the hay? Again, so it means go to bed, to sleep, right? What about time, guys? What time do you usually hit the hay? What time do you usually hit the hay? You can text me, you can raise your hand, answer. It's going to be great. 9 p.m. I think so, right? 9, 10. So guys, you go to bed pretty early. You know what? Me not. I don't go early. So usually I go to bed and keep the hay at 1, 2, 3 a.m. Okay, so Mr. Bacco, I feel you. I really feel you. Okay. How about you, Anna? I've just gave my my answer. So that I usually hit the hay at 1, 2, or 3 a.m. when I finish all my work, when I prepare for next classes. So I have time to hit the hay. Obviously 10 p.m. All right. You know, guys, so most of you just drop it like 9, 10 p.m. but I have US classes after 6 a.m. Okay, I got it. So it seems like that you are early birds. Yeah, I mean, people who go to bed hit the hay at 9 and 10 p.m. So you are definitely early birds. Okay, that's good for you. So what about commute, guys? How much time do you need for your commute, right? Because commute, we can use like a verb to commute and a noun. What about your commute? So how much time, okay, do you need for your commute, okay? For example, you have a, I don't know, like a 45 minutes commute or 20 minutes commute, right? 30 minutes, okay, that's right. Only 15 minutes, okay, got it. I think that you go by foot, am I right? Or you get to work by taxi, by car, 1 hour. Oh my God, 1 hour. Yeah, it's a lot. 20 minutes. That's great. 20 minutes. It's not a long commute. 30 minutes, pretty short as well. Got it. 15 minutes. I see that. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Okay, guys, I think that the office, I mean, you go work really close to your home, you know, half an hour. I got it. 15 minutes only. 15 minutes. Okay, by motor. So like a motor, you mean like by the bike? 15 minutes. Alrighty. You are very lucky. Just really, you are very lucky, guys, because you don't need to waste time, a lot of time being on the road. That's really true. Yeah. So people in Moscow, you know, citizens who live in Moscow, they jealous you. They feel really jealous you. Like only 15 or 20 minutes. Okay, 1 hour by horse. Oh my God. So horse riding, that's amazing. So that's, we can say there are some advantages and disadvantages of such a riding. Yeah, the first one, of course, 1 hour. It's a really long commute. I understand that. So you can be tired, but on the other hand, what about advantages? This is a good fitness, right? This is a good fitness training, I think so. That's also good. Anyway, let's always just try to find some advantages, even though the situation's hard, difficult, and all that jazz. Okay, that's right. Let's go into another one, okay? Don't be drowsy, all right? I see one of the ladies, she is trying to wake her up, okay? I know that it's hard sometimes to be really concentrated. Commuters travel from house to office only, or from office going back? Yeah, it's also going back, of course. Yeah, so this is your commute from home to the office and from office and back, right? Sure. So I guess you also want to come back home, right? After the office. You will not stay in the office for forever. Night. Okay, what about next slide? Mr. Bacco, please show it us. So let's see. Oh yeah, this is one of the best. This is one of my favorite, okay? Which I also recommend to my students because I mean, you should use all of the suggestions which work for you, right? So this is a point is about create a word association web. So you can see their example here, the picture, vocabulary mind maps, right? It will help you to remember words by associating them with other words. So different associations, right? Which is a great visual way of memorizing words quickly and will complement other visual approaches to memorization. Please look at this picture. Yeah, I mean, obviously you will not find only 5 words there, right? All of the branches like a rain branch, green, yellow, and the pink. In each of the part of the picture, you can find more words and phrases, but also you can use this vocabulary mind maps to make your story, right? Some of yours drove me that already text me about like making a story which really helps people to memorize words faster. Why? Because firstly, it's your story, right? You don't need to learn somebody's story by heart. So you just make it really talking about your life, for example, okay? Using all of the words with related to each other, okay? Matches to each other. Okay, got it. Guys, what about you? Do you, or okay, have you ever created a word association web? Have you ever created? Yeah, I see, Mr. Bacco, that of course you have. Never. All right, so this is a very good chance to make it right now, or just after the session. You should definitely try it.
After this, we have to try. Yes.
Yeah, sure. I should like you should do that.
Back to school. Yes.
Not yet. All right. So maybe just really something new for somebody, you know. It's like, you know, we are exploring the world of new tips. I'll try. Yeah. Okay. I really like the answer. Like I try. I'll try. Sometimes I use it. Okay. That's great. Right. I do. That's great. Awesome. So you do it on a regular basis. And guys who just try to do that, right? Or who do it regularly. So does it work for you? Does it really help you to memorize words? Do you feel the difference? I mean, without creating such mind maps and when you create them. So do you feel any differences?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Yes. I'll have the answer. Yes, for sure. Sure, right? It's not one, the activity only. What do you mean? Is it for one day activity only? What do you mean? I didn't get it. Absolutely yes. Alrighty. Okay, sure. Awesome. Okay, it definitely works, guys. So one more time, flashcards, right? You can use some of the applications. Of course, I think it's faster, but if you would like to boost your drawing skills, sometimes, yeah, you can draw the pictures yourself, right? Then we can make vocabulary mind maps, right? And I think it's much better because you use more words, not only one, not a single word, right? And plus you can make your story, yeah, using the mind maps. Yeah, absolutely, you're right. That's great. I'm not sure. Can I also demonstrate you guys something like the flashcards, which you use like the Quizlet, because maybe some of the students, they really don't know how it looks like. I would like to put the demonstration on. Can I do that, Mr.
Sure.
Bucko? Can I try?
Sure. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Okay, of course.
But you stop. You should just switch it off, all right? I mean, from your side, please. I'll try. Okay, so guys, if something goes wrong, don't judge me. So we'll be back, right? So can I do it right now or not? Not ready?
Of course you can.
Oh, okay, that's great. I'll try. Anyway, I'll try. Alrighty. Where is it? Where is it, guys? I just prepared for you to show how it looks like. Alrighty. And I hope that everything will work. Yeah, so here is it, and I think it should work. Like, can you see? Not me. I
Yes.
mean, just the page, right? Can you?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the web page Quizlet. So this is the way how it looks like, right? A lot of commercials, so don't look at them. Okay. So this is the card, by the way, cat nap. All right. So you add some new words and phrases, and plus to get the better to memorize it better. So here's the picture for you, right? Cat nap, white cat. So I use the picture with the cat, obviously, right? It's a short sleep during the day. Alrighty. So you have the association with cat, white cat, because if you look at cats, they're always sleeping, always sleeping. So even though you want to play with your pet or pet your pet, right? So they're always sleeping. You need always like wake them up. But what about like a short sleep during the day? Some expert, they give another name for a cat nap. It's like a beauty sleep, all right? For ladies, it's really important to take this beauty. So what about you guys? Do you take a cat nap every single day?
Not really.
Not really.
Don't really
Okay,
take
I think
naps.
you're busy, that's why. Yeah.
Not
You're
every
just
single
working.
day,
Sometimes.
but when we have time, yes, we do.
Okay, okay. So how do you usually feel after taking a cat nap? Are you feel do you feel drowsy, or the other way around, like feel full of beans, energetic?
Well, after taking a nap, for sometimes I feel fresh because I always take even for the short time from my busy time, then I'll do it to refresh my mind. Otherwise, I got stuck if I don't nap.
I feel you. Yeah. Now, especially when you wake up really early, which you're not used to it at 5 a.m., right? I mean, so your body feels like, okay, and ask you, right? What about like taking a cat nap, right? What about taking a cat nap? Alrighty. So the next card, it's exactly the idiom we had it today, hit the hay or hit the sack. So the two options are correct. Okay, so this is, guys, the picture for you. Okay, you can just find hay. I don't need to explain what's that. You exactly see it in the picture, right? It means go to bed in order to sleep. And so this is the I have the notification here. Okay. So the example is like, I have to wake up early tomorrow, so I'd better, and then you use the idiom, right? Like hit the sack or hit the hay. So pretty simple, right? But it's really good way to memorize new vocabulary faster. To fall asleep, guys, we know, I think that I'm dreaming of like a falling asleep, especially after hard work week. I want to take a nap and I fall asleep as soon as I can. Is it possible? So this is one to start sleeping, all right? Look at the picture, please. Here's the lady, she's really start sleeping. And the last one, to be drowsy. Lots of the guys, they didn't know this phrase, this word before. Okay, so I just made it for you. This picture, I mean, this flashcard, being in a state between sleeping and being awake, right? So this is girl, she's feeling drowsy, yeah? She's not exactly sleeping right now, okay? And she's not really full of beans. She's not pretty energetic, right? So that's why she's being in a state between sleeping and being awake. I think it's clear. Is it clear?
Clear.
So one of the, please,
clear enough.
application, one of the web page which you can use. Pretty simple. You don't, yeah, you don't need to spend a lot of time. By the way, there are some options here, because when you write some of the words, so the application gives you some pictures. I mean, you don't need to I don't like upload them somewhere, like download yourself. Yeah, you have the option, whatever you want, whatever you like. Okay. All righty. I guess that I suppose I should like stop it. Let's try it. No. Okay, I have the question how I can stop demonstration. Oh, where is it? I can't find it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shame on me. I can't find. Oh yeah, I found it, guys. Sorry. I think it's done, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
So let's go into the next page of the presentation.
Mr. Bako,
Mr.
please.
Bako, I kindly ask you, right, to put a demonstration on. All right. Wait. So we stay talking about the mind maps, right? Okay, so let's wait. No, I don't see that. I can see me.
Wait first.
Mr. Bako still trying to share your presentation, Miss Anna.
Okay. So
So
take your time.
that's I think that's a great example for make a pictures here as the flashcard. We just put it on the Quizlet, for example, and then the picture will appears like that. So we don't need to draw by myself, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's
think
like a walk in the park. It's
yeah.
not really difficult.
Yeah, it's not too difficult to remember the vocabulary by the flashcard.
That's right. So you need only 3 minutes, to make like 5 cards. Usually it takes like that. Okay.
Oh, sorry, Miss Prima. Okay.
Okay, so we can see that.
Yes,
So we stopped at it was the last one. It was about like mind maps, right? And number 4. The next one, please. Yeah, use a dictionary to learn new words. So what happens if you're really not sure of the meaning of the word? And what about if you guess the wrong meaning and start using the word incorrectly? Obviously, you will get some problems with that, right? With using the words in a communication, right? I mean, with other people. So now it's time to get your dictionary out. What we should do, we should choose monolingual dictionaries. Guys, I insist, all right, on using monolingual dictionaries. Why? Because it's just one of the way to shift your brain where it can, shift it from your language, okay, into English. So this is one of the ways to what do you say exactly? Guys, I tried to find the right way to explain it. Yeah, you definitely shift it, from your language into English. Why? Because when you read introduction and also like an introduction, like section of your dictionary where you explain important information such as the abbreviation and pronunciation symbols and so on. And when you finally find the definition of the words, right? You read it everything in yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Anna. Maybe it's the participants forget to unmute the.
Okay, got it. I thought that
you
maybe
can continue.
someone had a question. All right. So we read the introduction, right? We get some important information, how to use this dictionary, right? Abbreviations and pronunciation symbol. Okay, so they're mute now, I think so, yeah.
Already.
Okay, so let's keep going. All right.
Yes.
Then you find the definition, and definition is written in English. Wow, so the using simple words to understand what the word is. So this is the way how you also practice your reading skills, right? And getting the definition plus. So all pluses only, all advantages. And of course, you need to read examples. Again, we're talking about the context, right? When you read example, you can see how the new word is used in the sentences, right? What context you can use due to the word, alrighty? What about dictionaries, monolingual dictionaries? I always tell my students to use only monolingual dictionaries. It's not exactly like you're gonna Google and find the, not the meaning, right? But translation. It doesn't work like that. For example, in Russian language, we have many words which translate having just different meaning, but translation just kind of the same, you know? For example, look. It's the Russian word look. Okay, it's not exactly like look at me. This is the Russian word look. Look is the plant, the first one, it's a plant, right? This is herb, we can say, which we cut and put in the salad. It's an onion, right? Onion in English. And look, the same word, the same pronunciation, the same spelling, but the different meaning because it's a weapon, you know, weapon. That is why this is a big problem when you Google and find the translation of the word, but it's absolutely with another meaning. Guys, only monolingual dictionaries, right? And the next page will show you some examples of the dictionaries I usually use. Of course, you can find a bunch of them on the net, just a list of various dictionaries. Mr. Becker, could you share the next one, please? Yeah, which I usually use. Cambridge Dictionary is the top of it for sure. You can find the definitions, examples, you can find the same, just kind of the same idioms, right? And other ways to use it like antonyms, synonyms, and so on. Then Collins Dictionary and Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Of course, I always remember to use Urban Dictionary because Urban Dictionary shows you the slang phrases, slang words. Sometimes it's not really appropriate to use them during the class, but whatever, you should know another meaning of the phrase, all right? Just an example, sick, all right? So I think everybody knows what the word to be sick means, or sick means like that you feel under the weather, right? That you have some problems with your health. So like to be sick, you can say I'm sick. But the slang version of the word sick means great. And if you, I don't know, like watch the TV shows, for example, you say, oh my God, it's sick. It's sick, all right? It means that like no one is sick in the show, right? It's not exactly about that, but the show is great. That's why, guys, you should use monolingual dictionaries. 100%, right? Don't only translate words on the net. Okay. And what I just really want to say, okay, I'm not ready just for questions, please. Yeah, thank you. What about dictionaries? Also, just one of the important things is that you have the opportunity to get the right pronunciation. I mean, there are special buttons which you push on them, right? And you get the pronunciation, because some of the people, they really don't understand how to read transcription correctly, okay? So that's very simple. Push the button and listen. Push the button, listen, and repeat. So that's pretty simple. I have the question, Mr. Becker, if I just put the demonstration on from my side, to show the video right now, which I prepared from the TV show Friends. Will you guys hear everything from the video?
Okay, you can.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
right. So
of
that's why
course.
I kindly ask you to stop it right now, the demonstration
Okay.
from your side, okay? And I will put it here. I hope that everything will work. Alrighty.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's try, all right? Let's try. I hope everything will be fine. I hope you can see that. Everybody knows Friends. Okay, so this is the way that pronunciation is really important. I hope that you can hear it, okay?
Oh, the sound, no.
We cannot hear the
We
sound
can hear the
from the
sounds.
video, Miss Anna.
You can't hear the sound?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have.
Oh my God. So what should I do?
You can see like the words is more in your zooms. It's the 4 dots. You have to click, and you have to click the sounds, share sound.
I don't see that. Oh my God. So let's check it out. The options, all right?
Share sound. You can do it
Share-
actually.
Share the sound using
Yeah, share the sound.
name.
You can see. the more.
Where is it, guys? Can't find it. Okay.
In the bottom, maybe you can try.
Yes, in the bottom you can say
At the
On the
bottom
left
left
side
side.
below.
On the
Left
left.
side.
So this is like to make it mute. So this one, just stop like to make it mute. This is stop the video, the chat. No, I can't.
More. You can say more. The word more.
Yeah, I see the more. So this
Yeah,
is the
click,
option.
and then you have to find about search sound. You see?
Not yet. Oh, maybe
Bottom left
this
side.
one.
Search sound. Ready?
I will try. Just give me a second.
Let's try it again.
Yeah.
Can you hear
Okay.
something?
That's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Claude.
One more time, okay?
Je te
Okay.
coupe plein.
Sure. Tout le plaisir est pour moi, mon ami.
Okay, let's start again.
All right. Well, this seems pretty simple. Your first line is "My name is Claude." So just repeat after me.
Je te coupe plein.
Let's try it again.
Okay.
Je m'appelle Claude.
Je te plie blue.
Huh. It's not quite what I'm saying.
Really? Sounds exactly the same to me.
It does? Really?
Yeah.
All right, let's just try it again.
Okay.
Really listen.
Got it.
Je m'appelle Claude.
Je te flie.
Oh, mon Dieu.
Oh, de fouf.
So that's it. What I just really showed you, that pronunciation is really important, all right? Just super important. All right, I'm gonna stop the demonstration, and in the dictionaries, and can you see me, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And in all dictionaries, you can find the special bottom, push on and get the right pronunciation, right? Because sometimes we can have some misunderstanding, right? With the people. I mean, the spelling, but so you just really don't know how to pronounce the word. That's will be the problem. Okay. And so we have 2 or 3 pages left, I think so, with some of the questions, right?
Yes.
Okay.
For the
So
question and answer
yeah,
session.
the next one, please. So, dear language learners, how you finding the tips? So have you already used some techniques or you haven't? The first one, suggestions, right? So how you finding the tips? It means that what do you think about them, right? How you finding the tips?
Have to respond. Have to answer.
Excuse me?
All the participants has to respond the question. How are you finding the tips?
Sure, just the question for the participants, right? Dear
Okay.
Mrs. Anna, yeah, you guys, how are you finding the tips? And of course, you guys, right, Mr. Becker, you can, and our dear host as well, can answer them. They're useful, okay? They are useful, that's great. That you guys finding them useful, okay. Have you already used some techniques? I think yes, right? The tips give me more inspiration. Yeah, that's great. So that's why we're here. I have used some, okay? So I got some of the reply of yours about mind maps, right? Or just making short sentences, so on, right? Some of them I've used. That's great. Yes, I have missed maybe. I use some as well. That's awesome. So guys, could you tell me what's your favorite one? What's your favorite technique? What's your favorite tip to boost your vocabulary, to learn vocabulary faster? Mine is mind map. Okay, that's great. Flashcards. Oh, I do love flashcards as well. Okay. Flashcards. Yeah, use monolingual dictionary. Oh, that's right. It lit, Flashcards, mind map, flashcards, mind map. All right, so we can say like the more people they do prefer mind maps and flashcards. Would you like to share link material? Which kind of material? So it changed so fast. Do you mean this presentation or
This
something?
PPT maybe, Miss
This
Anna?
PPT, I
Yeah,
think.
this presentation file.
Oh, okay. I think yes. Why not? Flashcards. Flashcards. Oh my God! So flashcards like on the top of the list. Monolingual dictionaries. Okay. All right. I really insist, on using monolingual dictionaries. So so you can find only all advantages. The first one, again, to shift your mind to work, from your language into English, because everything is written in English, right? Then you also catch the correct pronunciation, right? You have a lot of examples, right, using this word and phrase. That's wonderful. In some of the dictionaries, you can find the pictures as well, right? If you don't understand what the definition means, so it's not a problem. You can look at the picture, right, and really understand what the word is. All right, tips to use them. Some words in mind map, monolingual are used. Oxford, that's great. Take a cartoon to draw. Cartoon. It's quite interesting. Okay, so what dictionaries do you use? Do you usually use? I just only read the one of the answer, that Oxford dictionary. Oxford, yeah. Right, me too, by the way, both Cambridge, Oxford, Cambridge. Yeah, okay. Oxford, Oxford is the most popular one. Oxford, no, good, Oxford. Okay, that's great. Guys, I think that you are, you are all hands in it, and using all of the materials and dictionaries. Dictionary. Oh, I what is it? Maybe I don't know this dictionary. Webster's Third New International Dictionary. Okay, that's very good. These are the way how you share also your experience, right, with another participants, because maybe one of the guy, he uses only Oxford dictionary, but he really doesn't know about other dictionary, right? And these are the way, while you're just texting, other people can see, and they will obviously use another dictionaries. So from my side, I want to thank you, all of you guys, the first one, Mr. Becker, dear hosts, right, to make this a wonderful session. I was really, I just had a blast, really, guys. And I want to say thank you so much for all participants, long bell, okay, that's very good. You still answer it. That's an amazing. This one of the way how you practice. And it's not exactly like listen to the lecture, and do nothing, right? You listen to, you read the text, so you take your notes, you answer. This is the way how you practice, even though it's okay, it's really it's a short practice, whatever, right? It's not something like a sizable, but anyway, just the way to start practicing. Yeah, guys, all participants, guys, thank you so much. You are wonderful language learners, and I'm so happy to see everyone here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for deliver such excellent lesson, Miss Anna. It's very fruitful for us, and let's give the big applause special to our speaker, Miss Anna Viskunova. Now is the question and answer session. Please, Taza.
And this time, we have 30 minutes for asking questions to teacher Anna. Okay, viewers, don't forget, on the last 10 minutes, there will be an attendance list. So make sure you stay with us until the end. And if some of you want to ask a question to Miss Anna, please, I'm sorry, but please write the question on the chat box, or if you are brave enough, you can ask Miss Anna directly.
No
Okay,
question.
please, participants, you have a opportunity to
Don't be
ask
shy.
questions to Miss Anna. You can ask directly. You can open your camera and your microphone, or you can ask the question to Miss Anna in the chat box, please. Okay, Miss Anna, we have a question from the audience, right? And let's see the question.
Yeah.
Participants, you can ask directly to Miss Anna. You can open your microphone and video to ask question, please. Okay.
Everyone is getting shy.
Yeah,
So.
maybe we will read the question on the chat box.
Yeah, sure.
What
It's not a
what
problem.
is the difference between Oxford and Collins or other dictionary?
I can't really say that is a big difference in them. Just, the surface, how it's written, so they can find more explanation, by the way, more definition using Collins dictionary. It's really true. And also I can say that some of the dictionaries, like not Cambridge, maybe Oxford, I don't really remember, I mean, in a detail, okay? You can find the examples from newspapers, for example, from magazines, from books, okay? I mean, more options in some of the dictionaries. I mean, you can use whatever you want. They are all great. And Longman dictionary as well. I mean, so what I usually use, I can say that most of the time I use Cambridge dictionary. I don't know, I just like the way it looks, that's why. And I like all of the definitions, that it's everything explained in simple words, right? And I use them for my students, right? I don't need to explain them after giving the definition. I don't need to explain the definition, right? So that's, I think this is the best one.
So I think you recommend the Cambridge dictionary.
Yeah, I do recommend Cambridge dictionary, and don't forget about Urban dictionary, which I mentioned before, because they can find some slang words and phrases.
How about the excuse me? How about the what's that idioms? Can you give us recommendation? What's the best dictionary to what's that? Translate the idioms, English idioms for us.
Okay, I got it. So what about idioms? So the same way as for remembering other words and phrases, of course, sometimes it's hard to use idioms and to memorize them pretty fast. Why? Because you can't translate it literally, all right? So this is the great struggle with it. So that is why, guys, use the associations, all right? Use the situation where you can put this idiom on. For example, let it be one of it, pretty simple, right? My student, they know it. We've recently studied one of it, bolt from the blue. The bolt from the blue. So there are different meanings of the word bolt. So you know that it's like the metal thing that you screw, for example, somewhere right into the wall and something. But another one meaning it's a lightning, all right? It's a lightning. I mean, when there is the storm, okay, like a rainstorm with like a thunderstorm, okay, you can hear the sound like a thunder and lightning. So when it's a bolt from the blue, you imagine the picture firstly, okay? So this is a lightning. I mean, the electricity, like you can see in the sky, okay? And the bolt from the blue, and the sky was blue. Suddenly something changed, right? Suddenly you just got some of the things which are surprised or shocked, which you haven't expected yet, right? So this is bolt from the blue. Exactly. If you imagine the picture, right? And then you try to use this idiom, new idiom in the sentence. For example, I don't know, like my spouse called me, this morning at 8 a.m., but not at 9 a.m. as usual. It was a bolt from the blue, all right? Just pretty simple. So guys, don't go overboard. Don't make, just sizable sentences. Don't put all of the idioms, in one sentence, right?
Okay.
Simple,
Okay.
short sentences.
Okay, thank you, Miss Anna. Now, there is a question from Miss Sisri Bukit Tinggi, Indonesia. I want to ask about vocabulary. Miss Sisri, could you please ask directly to Miss Anna about the vocabulary, please? Miss Sisri from Bukit Tinggi, Indonesia. Hello? Mrs. Sri? Oh, Mrs.
That's
Sri?
great. So this is
Okay,
music
now,
session right
okay,
now.
we continue to the next question actually.
Yeah.
Mrs. Sri? No? Okay.
I see that someone like just got an Urban Dictionary noted. That's very good, guys.
Yes.
So the more resources you use, the better for you. Definitely.
Excuse me, may I?
Yes. Yeah, please. Please.
Okay, good afternoon, Miss Anna. Thank you for the opportunity. And my name is Alice. I come from Ciamis. And I have a question. Maybe in my class, sometimes I use my old method. They remember the words after they read the text, and then I give the word based on the text, and then they remember the words and the meaning. They remember it in 15 minutes. After that, they come forward to the class one by one, and after they present the word they have reminds, they in a short sentence. Is that okay?
Could you repeat it one more time, please? Because the end of the sentence, I mean the end of your speech was not clear.
Okay.
So they have only 15 minutes, right? Checking out the new words and phrases. After that, they just gather together, several people together, right? And they try to explain the words, making the sentence.
And then after that, they make in a short sentence by using the word.
By using the word. I think, yeah, it's a great one. So the same way we have already mentioned, right? I mean, due to the presentation, that if you use the context, it's the same, like making a sentence. Obviously, it will be really clear for other people. Yeah. So all right, we can say that they're going to use guess method, right? Guessing method. Even though if you don't know exactly the definition of the new word, you can use, the words around. So this is the context, right? And you can guess. I think like a 70 or 80%, you can guess the meaning. Okay. Obviously it works. Yeah, that's great. I don't hear you. You're mute.
Please unmute, Miss.
Okay.
Miss Alice, please.
Okay. So is that okay if I ask my student to come forward to the class, and then they present the word that they have remember, and example like beautiful, cantik, and then they make it in a sentence. Yeah.
Sure. It's of course. So your students take charge of making the sentences, right? And like talking about the words, they present the new words, and so that's great. Why not? And it's not only the side from the teacher that, okay, you have the list of new words, you show the words, you explain all the words, you show the definition, you make sentence yourself. What about your students? They're gonna just only look at you and grab everything you give for them. No, it doesn't work like that, right? So you get some information like they let it be a little percent, right? And after that, they take charge of, right? Like they are responsible for making and using in their own way, okay? Because sometimes we are different. I mean, teachers are different, students are different people are different, okay? And so maybe something works for you, it's okay. You think, oh my God, I just find a wonderful way to keep all the words, in head, but it can work maybe only for you, right? I mean, works 100%. What about student? They can find their own way. Why not? It's great.
Thank you, Miss Anna, for
you are very welcome. You're very welcome.
Thank you, Miss.
That's really great that we have such great colleagues, right? Who try to really encourage people to speak English better and give the opportunity, for their students to make something themselves. Okay, not like waiting always all the material information from the teachers.
Okay,
that's awesome.
Thank you. That's great. And now the next question from Miss Triana. Miss Triana, you can ask directly to Miss Anna. Miss Triana is a teacher from Bekasi, if I'm not wrong. Please, Miss Triana.
Yeah, okay. Miss Nana, I often use bilingual holy book of Al-Quran to increase my vocabulary, but I don't do that for a long time. I forget the words again and again. So can you give some suggestion for me, okay, to how to make it remember in my mind for a long time?
The word again and again? Which word? Or in general, any words?
The difficult word.
Difficult words. So the same, use the context, right? And if maybe you miss it, one of the part of our presentation was a spaced repetition. Obviously, we're not only talking about English vocabulary, right? So we're talking about any new information, because if you're going to use the spaced repetition, which means that you repeat something. For example, you look at the word or the phrase and you repeat it after 2 hours, then 4 hours, then 3 hours, or 6 hours, 8 hours. And just believe me, you don't need to repeat it even though like after 1 week, because after repetition, like 3 times or 4 times in 2, 4, or 6 hours, you will keep it in mind just for good. Obviously, we're talking about all new information. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
thank you. Thank you, Miss Triana. And the next question is Amane. Amane,
Hi.
please. Hello, Amane. You
Hi.
can ask directly to Miss Anna.
Thank you. Okay, nice to see you.
Excuse me. Would you mind to open your camera, please?
Sorry, I cannot open my camera right now.
It's okay.
Okay, it's okay.
It's not a problem.
Sorry. Actually, I had a question about Google Dictionary, because sometimes when I'm looking up a word, to be very fast, I prefer to just Google it, and then I use the pronunciation which come up with Google Dictionary. So my question is that, is it a reliable dictionary to use, especially regarding to pronunciation, or not? Thank you.
You know, all right, thank you so much for your question. I do trust to the option of pronunciation in the real dictionaries, okay? Because they can find several options, listen of, you know, with American accent, you know, with British accent, with Australian accent, so you have more points. What about the Google it? Honestly, I don't Google words and I don't use some of the options. I don't look, it's just my feeling, because and plus I have some like the proved moments when I try to listen to the right pronunciation to check it, right? Sometimes I got the wrong way to pronounce. That's
Okay.
I just stopped doing that. I mean, so you don't really need a lot of time to find in the Cambridge Dictionary or Oxford, it doesn't matter. So what should you do? It's the same like a Google, right? It takes like several seconds. You write the word, for example, commute, and you write meaning, right? So just 2 seconds only, commute and meaning. And after that, you can see the whole list of the dictionaries. You can choose whatever you like, right? Okay, 1 second more that to open the dictionary. That's what should you do?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So we have to open the dictionary, right? Then Googling, yeah, Miss Anna, yeah. Is it correct?
I mean, so you even don't need to Google in the dictionary. I mean, just to write in the dictionary, right?
Okay.
You write the word. You open the Google, Yandex, whatever, another platform to search the information. You write the word and then you write meaning. After that, so you will have a bunch, just a really huge list of various dictionary with the same word, with the same, right? You open it and you don't need to find the word in the dictionary. So you can find the definition exactly in the link you see, all right? So that's pretty fast.
Okay, I got it. Thank you, Miss Anna. And then the next question is from Ariska. Please, Miss Ariska, you can ask directly to Miss Anna.
Okay, hello, Miss Anna.
Hello there.
Yeah, so I would like to ask about the collocation. I'm curious about how to remember the vocabulary and its collocation, because sometimes it's hard for me to remember the collocation itself. When I try to use a vocabulary, then I use a wrong collocation. Thank you.
Give an example.
Yes, just recently I searched a word commute, right? And then I tried to find out the location. It's between and then from and to. So we cannot use, for example, other, how do I say that? We can use like amongst, like that. I commute from, let's say from my house, among blah, 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 because amongst and between is similar, right? But different usage.
Yeah, between are the similar, right? So, but when you say between is exactly you give the, you know, like a kind of the direct points you usually start your commute from, right? And you go to. So obviously you can use the word commute separately, for example. Yeah, I mean, so my commute from home takes, but so you don't really mention what exactly the point B you go to, right? Obviously it's like a work. We know that, but when you say, so my commute from work, for example, yeah, so the journey or the trip between home and work takes some time and so on. I mean, you don't need to explain it with between. What for? Just say, so my commute takes 20 minutes. It's clear for everybody because commute, it's a trip from home to your work and back. Okay, so you don't need to add some more information about it. So what about collocation? We can take commute, right? We can have commute. So that's what we do with the collocation as well. You know, the same advice, the same piece of advice that use context. Without context, unfortunately, when you take separate words, I don't know, noun, verbs, adjective, it doesn't matter. Idioms, even though collocations, it's hard to, you always need to find this some words, you know, among this new phrase, right, for you. It's really hard. So as I told before, our brain, unfortunately, doesn't keep, I mean, for long, for good, or doesn't keep isolated facts. So our brain really needs, you know, the real situation, right? The context. What's really happening when you use this collocation. Without it, it's super hard to do that. And why do you need to make a list of separate collocations, I wonder, or of separate idioms? It doesn't work like that. Okay, so you know it, but what about sentence? You also need to know how to use them in the sentence, all right? So like separately, it doesn't work. So it will take more time, twice or, you know, like 3 times more time when you study it in the context. I hope I answered.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss. Okay, Miss Anna, I think the context is very important to remember the vocabulary.
Absolutely,
Okay.
yeah. Context is a king, right? Context
Okay.
really means, yeah. So it's really hard. I mean, sometimes we have the word, I mean, with the same spelling, with the same pronunciation, even though we just kind of the similar meaning, right? But so you will be obviously struggle with understanding, okay? Because okay, one of the person, he uses it just separately, you know exactly the definition, but another guy, he uses it in the context, and so something changes, right? And you're like, I'm confused what he really meant about that. Okay, as I told you about this word sick, right? That's in like the formal English, we can say, right? But it's like, it means that to feel not really well, and sick, like, are you sick? No, I'm not sick. I'm talking about this TV show Sick, or you sick. It means, wow, that's so great. Okay, don't be confused, guys, right? Don't make you be confused. So that's why I use the context.
Okay, now back to the context. This is the experience from Muhammad Samsir. Okay, Mr. Muhammad Samsir, could you please open your microphone and then you can share with Miss Anna, please?
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, my previous experience. Actually, I have to admit that my memory is very sharp last time, but very sharp. Okay, I can remember 10 words in, let's say, 1 day or in 2 days. But next week, the words permit one by one from me. Away. I don't remember anymore. After 2 weeks, I forget all the new vocabulary.
Okay, very good.
I can
That's
say
my,
that you're not alone, you know.
yeah.
Wait. What about for 1 month?
Okay. You know, English is no mathematics. Okay. If if I memorize 1 week 10 words, it means for 4 weeks it means the 40 vocabularies mathematically. But we have to know that English is not mathematics. We cannot calculate. We cannot use calculator. We cannot use any device. The 1 + 1 is 2. No. You can see today I can remember 10. But after tomorrow, they say goodbye to me gitu. They say goodbye. One by one, they permit. When I go to bed, they permit. When I wake up, I forget all. So that's the situation. My previous experience. Thank you.
I feel your pain. I feel your pain, really. So all language learners, they face the same problem. But so what should I say, that why do you need to try keep in your mind or to memorize 10 words or more? Don't do that. One of the best, you know, like a safety way to memorize, I mean, for your brain, is to learn not more than 6 units of the language a day. It's a maximum. So that is why instead of learning 10 words, just start with the 3, all right? I mean, it's easy for your brain to, you know, just get an adaptation, I think so. And so the same spaced repetition really works. Again, I will remind you guys, if you repeat, even though the same 5 words, which you have already studied today, in 2 hours, then forget about them, right? Okay. Then in 4 hours, you open your notebook. Then in 8 hours, just try do that. And finally, after 16 and 24, and the very next day, when you open your eyes and you say, good morning, the world, you will realize that you remember all words, alrighty? It really works. I mean, I do it regularly. And what do you need? I mean, if you study alone, you can make such thing that try to find the words, you know, on the net, for example, right? Using different resources. For example, you studied a new word, then you Google the word and find the sentence exactly only with this word. It's like that you're making your own surrounding using the same word in 2 and 4 hours the very next day. Then you use the website or just just kind of the website, I think, like a U-English, right? Youglish. So you put the new word there, right? And you will have, I don't know, a million various examples. I mean, in the videos, right? When people, it's a short videos, when the people use the same word, it's just exactly how you use this repetition surrounding yourself, okay? If you study with the teacher and teacher uses student books, obviously, due to various topics or like during learning the topic, several of them, this word, new words, will appear again and again and again in one text, in the exercise, right? In another one, then you do the test, and every single time you see this word, right? So the more, the better. And the very next day, again, I can tell you that you will keep it in your mind, obviously, just 100%.
Mr. Samsir,
Yep.
You may say good afternoon, but don't say goodbye.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Samsir.
Thank you. Very good. Thank you.
So repetition now, first context and then repetition. Now we go to the next question from Miss Elok Miss or Mr. I don't know, Miss Elok Suryo Mentaram.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay, Miss Elok.
I am Miss, yes.
Oh, Miss Elok. Okay, Miss Elok, please. Now your turn. Your time is yours to share to Miss
Yeah,
Elok.
thank you so much for the time. This is what I do in my classroom. Actually, I teach for the younger. Younger here is the fourth graders. I usually show them how to find the new words from the dictionary directly. Sometimes I allow them also to Google it, but I think if I give them a chance to open it from the dictionary, so many things or so many skills they can improve. Example, they can learn how to read or to scan, and then they can stimulate their fine motor skill to find any word to open the pages by pages when they search in the dictionary, and then they also learn how to bounce back when they frustrated not to be able to find the words, and then they also learn to order the alphabet also. So I think it is useful to use dictionary rather than using the Google, because as the nowadays, millennial children, so the student has to be able to challenge themselves in any situation. And then the most important thing, once my student found the words, then they act it out, repeat, like the guest speaker say that repeat, but the way they repeat in many things. I put the words into a game, and then I ask them to define by themselves based on their understanding, so they get the concept and they get the context also, and then they act it out, because language is about how we use it in the way we communicate it. So that's the way I also do in my classroom.
Awesome. That's very good. Really brilliant. Why? So it's pretty challenging sometimes for students to use the dictionaries, but you're absolutely right that they develop several skills. So we can just start with spelling firstly, right?
Yes,
Because
exactly.
they should know how to spell the word, right? To find the word in the dictionary. After that, so they see the definition, number two. Then they can get the right pronunciation, right? After that, examples, right? Just really the context and so on. Then we can find some of the idioms in the meaning close to the word you need to find, and all the jazz, of course. So this is the way how they can practice themselves. Absolutely, you're right. I do love the way you teach.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, Miss Elok.
Welcome.
Now, let's see. There's some participants raise their hand. Please, Taza.
Oh yeah. Hello, Miss Apia. If you want to ask questions,
Please ask Miss Anna directly.
Thank you.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Anna. Hi,
Hello there.
everyone. To be honest, I want to open my camera, but I don't know why I get problem with my laptop. So I'm sorry for that.
It's okay. It's not a problem. Keep going.
Yeah, okay, Miss Anna, I want to share a sentence. Someone said to me, if you want to easy to remember vocabulary, every single day you make conversation to people from another country. They mean you join to application or community for improve your vocabulary. Because why? They say if you make conversation to people from another country, you can get one word. So so easy to you to remember vocabulary. What is your opinion about my sentence, Mrs.?
So what about the communication with the native speakers? Obviously, it works 100%. And it's not only, we're talking about memorizing new words. In general, it's a complex. The first ones, right? You can feel more confident, right? Chatting with the native speakers, the first time, psychological moments, right? The next one, of course, it's all about vocabulary. But what about vocabulary? We're not only boosting active vocabulary, right? So the words you're going to use, but plus a passive vocabulary, because when you listen to the word, okay, even though you don't use it in the context, from the context, you can get the meaning of it, right? So that the practice passive and active vocabulary. All right. After that, you're practicing your listening skills, right? And your speaking skills. Obviously, it works 100%. And of course, you can make new friends. Okay, so it means that you really explore the world, this English world. It's not about vocabulary. I mean, so it's a complex. So if you have such opportunity to join someone's community or to use the app to find the native speakers, just do it, of course. Guys, so okay, no more words. I'm going to show what I usually do. I have a lot of friends, you know, native speakers and non-native speakers, I mean, who lives abroad in the USA as well, and so on. And every single day I have a chat. I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is the guy.
I gotta cut.
So this is one, all right? So this is how we chat, all right? So this is a wonderful way, if you can see. So the pictures, so the view from his place, right? The communication is not about like the pictures, but we also send voice messages, right? The chatting. It's just my way to not really improving, you see? But this is almost like a lot of voice messages, right? This is my practice, but we have a chat, like I have the chat with the friends who are native speakers. Obviously, I get a lot of new information, not about leaving the place, just in general, culture, right? So culture really means, so you will be surprised how many things you haven't knew before. And of course, boosting my listening skills as well, because he sends a lot of voice messages. And so I should really be all ears to get in some interesting things. And of course, I practice as well, not only texting, but sending the voice. So this is my way to practice speaking skills, right? And how I also improve my pronunciation, because teachers, they should really work on their pronunciation. If they pronounce words not correctly, how their students will pronounce it correctly. So you will have some misunderstanding with so this is all about like this is incorrect way of receiving and giving information, sharing, all right? And when you listen a lot, I mean, listen to the native speakers, obviously, you will repeat after them and you will fix your pronunciation. Honestly, guys, I can say that when I only studied learning English, all right, and after finishing school, my pronunciation was not like that. I just got a, it's not exactly like, oh my God, I'm so great. And you know, like I did a lot and nailed it. No, I just really got a lot of compliments about my pronunciation from the native speakers. And they wondered like, Anna, like, did you study in the USA? So did you work a lot in the USA? Yes, I worked there, right? So I had several business meetings to the New York's, to the yes. But in general, guys, it's on you, right? So the more you listen and the more you repeat, so the more you use shadowing, by the way. So this is a really good approach. So the better you sound, all right? Because I can show the way I sound did, you know, I used to sound when I finished school and went to college, even though we had a really good, I don't know, the great community of teachers, you know, in college. I mean, we had a super great material. We studied a lot. We had all subjects in English, and I was really shocked after, you know, entering college. It was like, oh my God, literature is in English, you know, like psychology is in English, so all lectures in English. You should write. You should write it so fast. You should really understand what are they talking about, right? Just take some notes and so on. But I pronounce differently. I pronounce like this one, and my pronunciation was very, very different. And if you can see, I pronounce maybe some words not correctly with a terrible Russian accent. So this is the way. This is the way how you should work, and it's really it's possible. I mean, guys, mission is possible, right? Is we can say accomplished if you work a lot, if you listen a lot, if you watch a lot, right? If you repeat after the native speakers. I mean, just choose what I mean. Accent is not really important. So what is really important? The pronunciation, how you pronounce words, right? That's really important.
Wow.
I didn't like the way I sound last time I finished my school. I didn't like it. I thought that I really sounded terrible. And even though for me right now it's just really hard to to pretend speaking with that way, but I didn't like it. That's why I really wanted. I tended to improve the pronunciation as well, and I worked on the accent. Obviously, if you want to just be good at it, you should spend some time, right? Because if you would like to build a new skill, you need time, right? It will not happen in one day or even in 1 month, but every single day you will improve your skills. That's why, guys, don't give up, right?
Teacher Anna, excuse me. Okay, Teacher Anna. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, a lot of questions for you, but I see here in the chat room there is the unique one. Still from Sir Samshir. Should we marry a native speaker to improve our vocabulary? Need advice from
Why?
Wow,
And
the
not
unique
only
one.
the
It's a
camera.
really, really crazy question, actually. But really the
And
unique
not only
one.
proving you, so if you have a chance, I mean, to get married with, so just do it. Why not?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Mr. Samsri, if you have a chance, you can do it.
Yeah, just why not? Obviously, why not? Okay, so if you meet really your soulmate, right, who's a native speaker who lives abroad, so you will have only advantages of it, right? Only process, no cons at all. Process. You will move abroad, right? So you will explore a new world for you. Yeah.
What? Okay. I don't know exactly what Mr. Samson. Maybe Mr. Samson wants to be a Russian. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
But why not? Right? If you want, why not?
Yeah. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, thank you for your explain, Miss.
You're very welcome.
Next, Taza has a questions for you, Miss Anna. Please, Taza.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I don't really have a question. Yes, I was listening, but I don't really know how to give a good question or something.
It's okay. I hope that I have the question. So what about the presentation? What about the session today? How you find it? Answer. Do you like it?
Wait. Teacher Anna, wait. Yeah. There is a time for testimonial about you.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Okay. Now, time is up, Miss Bako. It's already time is up. Oh, I'm not
time flew by
realizing
so
that
fast.
time is yes, time flies. I'm not realized that it's already 14:34. Okay, now Taza, please.
And the next is I'm going to invite one of our participants from abroad. Let me just choose a participant first.
Okay, we will ask the participants to give the impression about this Miss Anna presentation, how to learn and remember English vocabulary. Now, maybe I will choose one or maybe two participants to give their impression about this session. Wait, what should I call, please? Miss Zahra Muhammad, please. Miss Zahra Muhammad? Oh. can you give us the impression for this session today?
Yeah, we're interested in feedback.
Yes, of course. Hello? Hello?
Can I?
Yeah, sure, please.
Okay. Hi, Anna. My name is Augustian from
Hi
SMK
there.
Telkom Jakarta. How are you, Anna?
I'm great.
Yeah, great to know you. Well, I love your presentations. That's very good.
Wow. Great.
Clear enough and understandable to us because you explain one by one and you do communication also with the audiences and you give up the questions and let us do the feedback for you. So this is very good way for you how to teach us. So we can copy the way you are teaching to teach our students in the class because this is the very easiest way. And also you give the information about the dictionary, which dictionary best according to you. And I believe it's also best to us because I also use Cambridge and also Ecole and Oxford. Oxford is the oldest one. This is very good way that how you teach, so I can copy you. Do you mind if I copy you, Anna?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Thank you. So it's my impression about you. You're very, very good. So once again, thank you.
Lots of compliments. Thank you so much for giving such a positive feedback. I do love it. And what about the communication with the participants? I think it's one of the best ways, you know, to fix some of the material I just shared with them. I mean, with you guys, right? Because when you only listen to and I don't ask you to do anything, what about the improvement? Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. That is why I ask you some questions. And also, even though you answered, they were really short. Anyway, it doesn't matter, really. So you were practicing. And that is why I want to say thank you so much, all participants, right? Just really want to thank all participants for giving your feedback, for replying, you know, my questions and all that jazz. That was really great.
That's great.
Because you are great.
Oh, come on, guys. You're just making me blush.
Okay, the next impression from the participants. I would like to invite Miss Yulia. Can you give us your impression for joining this session? Miss Yulia Label. Hello. You're welcome. Please give us your comments or impression about this session.
My last comment is I just want to join another class with Miss Anna because it's so clear and so enthusiastic. And then just like the participant before that, some of your tricks I will try in my class too. That's it's very good.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. Especially such an amazing thing to get a positive feedback from my colleagues, you know. That's, I mean, when I realized that you found something interesting, something captivating, something useful, it means that it's, so we didn't waste our time, right? So that we use it pretty wisely. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Miss Anna, I think there's many questions, or maybe the participant will ask you further question. Maybe you can give us your social media account, for example, Instagram or YouTube or anything that we can ask you directly for the further questions.
I will just drop it here into the chat, all right?
Yes, please.
But I really hope that on the page, I mean, of the VLC Indonesia, so that some of them will find the screenshot maybe from the session.
Hello.
And that Mr. Becker also tagged me, maybe.
Yeah, hello. All the participants, if you want to now actually account on Instagram for Teacher Anna, the first one you have to go to VLC Indonesia. No,
Or check it out the chat.
I'm
right?
just kidding. I'm just
You
kidding.
can find it in the chat.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Miss Anna. We can follow Miss Anna
Yeah.
in @English_Viskunova. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Miss Anna. Now we continue to the next impression from the participants from abroad. Yeah, we can see from Malaysia, maybe.
Yeah, it's still one, yeah. Miss Winnie, still one from abroad, okay?
Yes, yes, from Malaysia, maybe. Miss, which one? Oh,
You
I
can
cannot
change.
find.
You can
cannot
change
find?
another. You can change another country.
Okay.
One from Mexico, if you'd like.
From Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay, please. From Mexico. Hello? Hello? Okay, now while we wait the participant from the Mexico to give us the impression, maybe Miss Anna, how about your impression to this? Oh, sorry. Fernanda Velasquez, please, could you give us your impression
I'm
for
from
this?
Mexico.
Yes. Hello, Fernanda.
Hi.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, I'm from Mexico, and I would like to say that this join this season was incredible for me, and there are some advices for improve my memories to remember the vocabulary, because some strategies I don't really know. And thank you so much for Miss Anna.
Thank you.
That's all.
Thank you so much. I mean, just thank you so much for being here, even though you didn't have maybe opportunity or you were not in like a good mood to join in, you know, to raise your hand, to chat all the time. It's okay. Even though just you guys, you know, baby steps, right? Step by step. But anyway, so today you'll join this session. I mean, tomorrow you will join another session. Just, it's all about doing something, right? I mean, it's not exactly that you join one session once a month, study one word, you know, a month, and then forget everything. It's not about that. So step by step, but you will improve it. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you so
Miss
much.
Anna, and thank you, Miss Fernanda. Okay, thank you. Next, Taza, your turn now.
Okay, wait. Let me just find someone.
Excuse me. I think enough for this one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just really curious about, you know, guys, about one of my students as well. I hope that Alona is still watching and listening, and if she can just tell something about her experience being in such international training, I mean, language training class, so it would be great. Alona, if you're here, please tell
Alona.
something, all right?
Alona, please. Time is yours.
If she's still watching. So if you can, just please tell something else. Just share your impression about it.
Okay.
Maybe she'll leave the room.
Now, what about you, Miss Anna? How about your impression for joining this session today? And I think this very amazing today. We learn more. We have tips, and we can practice for us and also for our students. Now, how about your impression to join this session today?
Oh, I can say that I have already had just kind of the same experience, when I was the speaker in various English marathons and other sessions, but this was really unique, because lots of people, kind of not exactly around the world, but from Indonesia. I've never had such an experience before, with the guys, from your country. Quite
Thank
interesting.
you.
Thank you.
And I really love how all participants, they were active during the session. I mean, I really had a blast, because when you only tell something and you try doing your best, and when you don't have the feedback, you don't have any reply, you just start thinking of, even though teacher, they think, am I doing something right, or maybe it's not really captivating for them. But I can say during the session everybody was active, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Miss Anna. That's great. And the next, I want to give time for Mr. Bako, as the founder of VLC-Indonesia, also have something to say to Teacher Anna. Please, Mr. Bako.
Wow, finally, this is my turn actually. So I want to say frankly to you, Miss Teacher Anna, the first one, when you students talk to me, Mr. Anna is really amazing. I do believe the first one. When after joining your presentation, I have a lot of the best words for you. Splendid, adorable, amazing, and the last one, of course, you are beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, very beautiful. So actually, I promise that I don't just invite you to come here in the Zoom, but maybe I want to invite you to come to Indonesia in one day. You have to promise to Mr. Bako and VLC-Indonesia.
I'd love to. I've never been there yet.
Yeah.
Maybe
then,
one day.
Wow, of course. So, and then I want to say that you have to promise to Mr. Bako and VLC-Indonesia especially. So, this is not the last time.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe there is International English Class Batch 3 in 2022, and you are one of them as a speakers, because you are really amazing actually. And yeah, really. And there is Mr. Iwan Ridwan, as you know, like the chief of Indonesian teacher ties, especially in Jakarta. Wow.
Okay.
And also, yeah. And then a lot of participants here from another provinces in Indonesia, like Bandung, Jakarta, Makassar, and more come here. And also some of them are teachers, actually, English teacher maybe, but I don't know exactly. So, but I want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much for all my partner collaborations, special for SMK Telkom Bandung, and then special for Ikatan Guru Indonesia DKI Jakarta. I cannot say a lot of collaboration, but this is a special one for Mr. Bako. So I want to say thank you for the best panel today, Miss Winnie, and the great students, Taza. Wow, you are very good. You are still student, but you are adorable to conduct our program. And must be for all the participants. Don't forget to join this and others week in this in different country, different speakers from Egypt, or not Egypt, but I say Yemen, and then Kazakhstan, but different topic. The last one, Teacher Anna, without you, I'm nothing.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bako.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay.
Finally, I want to say thanks a lot for the brilliant teachers Anna, who has shared amazing topic. You really inspire us to learn more about how to enrich our English vocabulary, how to pronounce well. And Taza.
And I also want to say
Wait. Give me 1 minute. I want to go to Iwan Ridwan. Iwan Ridwan, Mr. Iwan, please, one word for Teacher Anna.
Yes. One word for Miss.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bako.
No. One word for Teacher Anna. Not Mr. Bako.
No, Miss Anna, Mr.
Teacher Anna is a good teacher.
Wow.
Good
The unique
teacher.
one, Muhammad Samsir. One word,
Okay.
one word for Teacher Anna.
Good.
Unmute. Thank you, Mr. Ridwan. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Mr. Anna is a good teacher for teaching language a second language.
Okay, thank you. So we have to go to Muhammad Samsir. Muhammad
Okay.
Samsir,
Faziba.
one word for Teacher Anna.
Yeah, good motivator.
Wow, good motivator. Wow, very good. Rina, Bandung, Indonesia. One word for Teacher Anna.
More strategy for learning vocabulary.
Wow. Can you see? Can you hear? Teacher Anna? A lot of for you. Wow. So the last one, I want to go to Yuniarti. Yuniarti, one word for Teacher Anna.
Great.
Great.
Thank you, guys.
Wow. Okay, back to Miss Winnie.
Okay, and for me, I want to thank a bunch for my panel host Taza, our talented junior high school students of Nurul Fikri boarding schools, still in 7th grade, for accompanied me during the event. We had a lot of fun. Thank you, Miss Anna, and all the participants. We really hope this event inspired us and making us more credible, making us smarter, and to be a useful person to our environment. I'm Winnie, and my dear panel host.
And I am Taza. And don't forget that we still have special training lesson next week on Saturday and Sunday, again with International English Training Class Batch 2 by VLC Indonesia. And please visit VLC Indonesia's platform. You can check it on Instagram at VLC_Indonesia and YouTube channel on VLC Indonesia. Have a nice day and see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye all. Thank you, Miss
See you next
Anna.
time.
See you next time.
Miss Winnie, what
Teacher
about
Anna,
quota
very
system?
good.
Yeah, thank
Teacher
you,
Anna.
Miss.
Thank you,
Winnie,
Mr.
Thank
what about
you.
quota
Teacher
system?
Anna.
Miss
you.
Winnie.
Teacher Anna, hello for your family. Bye-bye.
Faziba, Miss Anna.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Teacher Anna. Bye-bye. Oh,
Bye-bye.
we can leave
See you.
you.
Everyone,
Thanks for today.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Very great for me.
Very.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you, Miss
Okay,
Prima.
Teacher Anna, I can share to you all the photos about this one in personal WhatsApp. But no worries, I cannot share to your mobile phone actually. Just for me, okay?
No problem. As you want. So of course I'm looking for some
Okay. If
receiving the pictures. I'm
okay.
I'm into.
It
By the way,
means if,
I'm into to join
okay.
the next as
It
well.
means it means if there is a participant who wants to ask you about your mobile phone, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. But what about, I have the question about the presentation. Some of the guys, they asked for it. So I don't know. So who will send it? By the way, you or me?
Now letters. Sometimes in the group, there is participants ask me, may I ask about Teacher Hannah's mobile phone? But I don't want to give actually before permit with you.
Oh, okay. So if you have the group, maybe so you will not share my phone number with all of the students. But if you have the group with the students, right? I kindly ask you to share the presentation, my presentation.
Okay.
If somebody needs it, ready?
Okay. What Teacher Hannah? One word for VLC Indonesia.
For the next session?
No, one word for VLC Indonesia. One word.
This one session, right? One
Yes.
word? Inspiring.
Wow.
Everybody.
You have to write down your status in Instagram. VLC Indonesia really inspiring with Teacher Anna. Yes.
Yeah, I will tag you, by the way, guys. I will tag you guys. I will tag you. Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you next
Thank
time.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Teacher Anna, I tag you in Instagram.
Is it okay?
Yeah, sure. Just do it, please.
Okay, thank
You're
you, Miss
welcome.
Anna.
Yeah, bye-bye. See ya.
Bye-bye. See you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Have a nice day.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Have a nice day, Fernanda. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Fernanda,
Thank you, Miss Sri.
Buenas
See you next
noches.
time. Miss Agustiani. Have a
Yeah.
nice day.
And you
Thank
too as
you.
well.
You all.
Thank you for joining this event.